We're just gonna start on the bike today. I don't have the energy to get off and on and do like a whole little intro thing. Not really here to do the YouTube thing anyway, right? I'm just telling the story to myself. I'm gonna head down to Mom and Dad's place. Go say hi. Have Dad check out the bike. I need to get to 52. I'll just go through here. Yeah, show off the bike, see the family, hang out, probably wander around my town for a little bit. Should be fun. Little jaunt down 52. More boring freeway stuff, sorry. I feel like I ended up seeing interesting stuff and having enough to say yesterday, so it'll probably happen again today. Still kind of waking up. I really gotta stop staying up so late playing video games and stuff. Not good for me. Nice day out though. Saw a bunch of friends yesterday. Ended up going out to a couple bars to see. Luna, I hadn't seen you, and I still think it's been over a year. He said it's been like 8 months. But it was cool to see all the friends. It got really chilly by the end of the night. I had to throw the sweater on underneath the armor jacket. No sweater yet today, but I've got it just in case. Oh, I forgot to lock up my watch. I need to do that. When am I going to do that? I need a parking lot. Shit. Do I need a parking lot? Can I do it quickly? We did it. Ooh, Tesla. It's crazy how commonplace Teslas have become. They used to be like, ooh, they would like stick out, but now they're surprisingly common. I was considering a Tesla when I was looking at and thinking about cars before I decided to buy this bike. Right now I have the Ford Taurus SHO 2018 model. Mine is tuned a little bit, but it needs a transmission mount before it can really take advantage of the tune. It's a fairly quick car. I think on paper it should be doing about 400 horsepower right now. And so when that's your current car and it's all-wheel drive and it has all the nice creature comforts, you have to start spending a decent amount of money for a quicker car, and I didn't want something slower. I bought this. But, I thought about it for a while and I just realized that car will be fine for a while, and it's quick enough. And I've wanted bikes for such a long time. So I figured I'll just use a good chunk of the car money for a bike. I still have plenty of money left over if I do need to do something about a car. So I'm not super worried. And then yeah, I'll just hang on to that car for another couple of years. Good old road construction. Hope I don't miss a turn. I'm really bad at remembering to turn to Farmington. Doesn't seem super windy today. That's kind of nice. was tempted to go over to Pilot Knob and take that down. My old commute up to Egan, or up through Egan. I just want to get there, so we're going to do the freeway. Kind of bummed yesterday. There was a gas station that said it was selling 93 for the same price as 87, but it wouldn't take my card. I couldn't tap to pay, I couldn't put my card in, it just wouldn't take it. I had to go buy regular 91 gas at full price. It was a bummer. Had a really good burger yesterday. I ended up going to the Boulevard Tavern where my friends work to see some other people, and I was going to get a burger there. They have really good burgers. In my opinion, or my previous opinion was they had even better burgers than the burger joint down the road called B52's. But then I learned B52's now serves burgers smash style. And I love a smash burger, so I roped my friends in and we went to B52's just to get burgers. I had the cowboy whatever the fuck burger. It was really good with the barbecue and the onion tanglers and the bacon. Delicious. Don't know what I'll do for dinner today, but I'll have to figure it out. I'm kind of hungry. Get something in town. There's the old Dairy Queen I used to go to all the time. That was fun. I'll probably park up there because it's close to my parents' house. Go to like a hardware store or something and figure out how to mount this mic better. I feel like it sounds fine, especially when I raise my voice enough in the wind like this, but it's going to sound way better when I put it down by where the Cardo mic is. I think I'm going to head back tomorrow. I do have Monday off. It is Labor Day weekend. But, I don't know, I had a friend come by and help clean up my house. And I just have some stuff I kind of want to go back and organize and deal with. It would be nice to have all of Monday to figure that out. Plus, if adventure strikes and I end up going east or west or somewhere else, I mean, I could stop in Rochester for the night even on Sunday night. That could be fun. What's a good color of blue for the Civic? I don't normally like bright colors, but that one looks good. That was something I hated about the Taurus that I bought. I couldn't find a black one. They didn't make very many of them. And they stopped making them after 2019. So mine is silver or gray. It's so boring. I think they look a lot better in black. If I cared a little bit more, I'd probably wrap it. actually still consider trading in my current Taurus for a 2019. That's black and has less miles. I have the tuner, so the rest of the parts to tune the replacement one would be really cheap. Just spark plugs and a thermostat and a map sensor. And I could flash mine back to stock if whoever I traded it into wanted that. Holding traffic up, we'll get over. Oh yeah, when I talked about this place in my dumb facts nobody asked for, I mentioned the 2 butane tanks. It looks like there's a lot more of them now, but there were 2 over here when I interviewed a long time ago. Those, at least at the time, were all full of butane. It'd be a bad thing to poke a hole in. There's another dumb fact about this place that I forgot about, and I'm just remembering as I go by now. There is, allegedly, or it was, at least, when I was told, an underground pipeline that goes directly from that place to the Minneapolis-St. Paul airport of jet fuel. I didn't believe it at the time. It seemed more efficient to just have a couple dedicated trucks and drivers. But, I was told there was a pipeline. That would be neat. I never saw anything that gave evidence to that. Oh, that's not that Civic, that's a Mazda. I thought that was that Civic passing me back. Windmill running for the university. I think all that land over there is owned by the University of Minnesota, U of M. Do a lot of cool stuff over there. Agriculture shit. Is wind power agriculture? I mean, it's obviously the energy field, but also environmental considerations and such. It's a little windy today. Not bad though. Fly by Rosemount really quick. I might have to come back up Pally Knob and go through Rosemount, Napa Valley, and just wander around that area. Did a little bit of growing up there, hanging out with friends and stuff. Really didn't leave Farmington much when I was younger. Lakeville is fun too. There's a good barbecue spot out there I could go to eat. I like those green Hellcats or whatever, Dodge, whatever the fuck things, Charger, Challengers. I don't think that one was a Hellcat. I like the green they do on those though. It's a good color. Super nice out today. It's a perfect day for something like this. Food. Exit 113. House of Cooks. It's a good spot. That looked like that orange bike that I saw yesterday at the bar. Ooh, it's windy now. Got out away from the city, away from the hills. Oh, look, there's still corn in Minnesota. A lot less in Iowa, though. Moving today. I feel like I'm going at normal speed for me, and normally I'm passing stuff, but maybe the bike reads low. I really gotta clean this thing. It's getting gross. Kind of feel bad. I did find crash bars that are built for this year, specifically the Model X, for like $300, so I think I'm going to order those. I still haven't found anyone who says they make 2025 Adventure X luggage or racks. Getting kind of worried about that. I'm also getting kind of worried about uploading Starlink. I might switch to 1080p 30. It's just gonna be more reliable to upload. It's gonna make files 1/8 of the size, so what was an 80 gigabyte 2-hour long video would be a 1/8, so it would be a 10 gigabyte video, and that's just so much less upload time. For not that much of a quality drop, especially if you're watching on a phone, which is the majority of people anyway. And I mean, the important thing about video is audio. And that will get better again when I move the microphone. And I think it's already passable. I feel bad, it is past this guy, and I'm gonna like slam on my fucking brakes to get over and take this turn. I guess I can get in the lane before I even touch the brakes. And the sun is still high enough in the sky that I can go west and not hate my life. That's good. Love to see that. I don't know what BN 55555 is, but that's funny. I thought it was already 45 here. Am I speeding? Oh, so this little township is kind of neat. It's right on the edge of 3 other towns. I don't think this has a specific name or like jurisdiction. I think it's just the edge of Farmington. Or Hastings or Rosemont or whoever the fuck. Alright, you're going slow, so we're just gonna pass you. It's weird coming down this road on a bike. Rode this way many, many, many days of my life. Way back when I first dropped out of high school, I worked at Walmart, which was over in Hastings. Wait, I didn't take this for Walmart. I went up Highway 3 over to 42. was something I came out this way for fairly regularly growing up. I don't remember what. Maybe it was just to go to Hastings. Many cows. It should be fun to wander around town a little bit. Back to the stomping grounds where I really grew up. Got a couple memories I can relive while I wander around town. I haven't been a fan of the new Linkin Park. It's growing on me as Spotify keeps playing it for me. I just feel like it's not Linkin Park without Chester. Just come out as a different band. Mike has so much music on his own, and the sound is similar to back in the day, but we also just don't produce and make music like that anymore. I don't mind the music, it just isn't Linkin Park. I don't... It feels slightly disrespectful to the name. Like I said, yeah, the more Spotify plays it for me, the more it's growing on me, but... I need to look up when Muse and Yellowcard are going to drop those new albums. I need to look up to see when Streetlight's going to finally release their new album. They were going to do that earlier. Instead, we only got 3 songs. There were some good songs. I was looking forward to the rest of it. Party or something going on here. It is Labor Day weekend. I do keep forgetting that. Smells like a party over there. They were grilling for sure. I'm gonna roll up to the old Dairy Queen, really close to my parents' house, and go say hi to them. Probably had Dad check out the bike. I'm pretty excited about that. I think I mentioned that yesterday. Like, it feels good to have made it to this point in my life that I have things I'm excited to show off to my family. I guess I could be excited about owning a house and all that other crap and what was a decent career. But that stuff wasn't fun. This is fun. I'm excited for this. I forgot this is a roundabout now. nicer than having to wait 9 years to fucking take a left. Oh yeah, Bourbon Butcher. That's I talked yesterday about that guy who ran the super successful gas station that opened restaurants. That's one of them. And that place is always popping. So yeah, we're gonna roll up to Dairy Queen, call it quits for now, and resume when I go wander around town, I guess. I don't feel like getting off the bike started again, but alright with the family. Saw my little sister, mom and dad. Gonna wander around town a little bit and then go get some food. That place I was talking about, I talked about the gas station place and how he had a restaurant here in town. He opened another one in Rosemont. Apple Valley. So I'm gonna go check that out. Oh, I should have turned there. I used to walk through this parking lot every day on the way to school, which was on the other side of that trail. Or walk, bike, whatever. It's a really nice trail down there. I missed the bowling alley. I could go check that out. This is the neighborhood I grew up in, though. I ride my bikes, pedaling my bike all around here. Can I cut through there? I don't think I can. Oh, I could have. Whatever. It's just a bowling alley. It doesn't matter that much. Yeah, middle school was back through that trail. High school was down this road and across town. I would stop by this quick trip here. Get a snack every day on my way to school. By the time I was getting ready to drop out, they had a policy if you were more than 5 minutes late, you couldn't go to class. So I would show up 6 minutes late every day and sit in the office and take a nap. That was fun. Cool bike over there. Yeah, I would do this quick trip. This apartment building is new. There used to be an auto shop and a pizza place. I was looking around, it looks like these apartments brought a lot of business and revenue to the city, which I guess is good. It's crazy how different it looks, though, versus what it was like when I was riding my bicycle around here growing up. That's a neat bike. I really need bags on this thing. I'm worried I haven't like triggered a fucking sensor or something here. There we go. A lot of summers running down this main street, main drag of town. Some things have changed. There used to be a candy shop, candy and ice cream shop right here. We come get rock candy all the time. This store in the corner used to be really cool. Get like toys and trinkets there. This Pizza Man place has really good food. Pretty cool bar. City Hall is a few years old. I wasn't there when I was living here. Every day in the summer we would bike up to the library here to play RuneScape. Because they had DSL and 5 or 6 computers next to each other, so we could all sit and coordinate all the quests and shit we were doing in RuneScape. I'll never forget. We were like 10 or 11 by the time we stopped doing that, but we were younger when we started. And I'll never forget a lady who had to be in her late 20s, maybe 30s, really needed to use a computer for something, for a job or for school or whatever she was doing. And if if at least one computer was available, it would keep giving you 15 extra minutes. So it's supposed to be an hour, but if all the computers were in use, you would get kicked off. But if all the computers were not in use, you could keep using them. And she was just mad. She thought we were like breaking the system or something. She didn't realize there was another computer available across the library. So she spent like an hour and a half waiting on us, mad that these damn kids are playing these fucking video games when she has real work to do. Only to realize that she could have gotten her shit done without having to bother us or the library staff at all. That was really funny. It was... I appreciated the... I didn't strap my helmet up. I'm going to do that quick. Appreciated the library staff coming back afterwards and like letting us know that we didn't do anything wrong, because we felt bad. I'm not used to strangers like getting upset with and yelling at us. There's a cool like old-timey village in the at the fairgrounds here. Is it open? Can you get into it? Dakota County Heritage Village. I don't see anything saying no dogs, bicycle. I don't see anything saying that I can't come through here. Oh man, a lot of memories of setting up for marching band parades over there. Huh. I think it's not open right now, so I should turn around. A cool little museum here. There's a lot of cool stuff out here. A really big county fair out here all the time. Looks like there's some people camping out here. I don't remember where the old little jail is. Oh, I think it's that stuff over there. Can I get to that? Looks like I can get to that. Yeah, this is a field trip every year in elementary school. Maybe not every year, but we definitely came here a few times. Just an old-timey town, left how it was. Fire hall, the jail. I remember checking out the jail. That was always fun. I always loved coming here as a kid. It was really cool. Probably haven't been here since I was a child. I'm 14, 15, 16 maybe, coming out for marching band parade. I don't think I went to the fair much after that. A cool little spot. A lot of cool history and stuff here. I probably should have gone back there, but I can get back out this way. I would absolutely come back to this on a day where they've got it staffed up and people are telling all the stories and stuff. I like that kind of shit. I don't trust gravel, which is probably healthy. But yeah, I'm gonna head up to that other restaurant owned by the guy that does the cool things with the food and the nice stuff for the community that I talked about several times. I guess I'll just roll up here and punch that in real quick. Let's punch it in now before I forget. It wants me to go that way? Wait, what is it? Oh, I see. No, I was gonna go towards Cedar. Although Aiken Road is probably a more fun road on a motorcycle. I haven't gone down that road in a million years. because it's not faster. Oh, I didn't hit recenter. Shit. All right, fine. We'll do what the map says. Dad seemed to like the bike. I'm really happy with the bike. It's the perfect purchase for what I plan to do with it. I will buy a bigger bike, but for right now, this thing is perfect. It's exactly what I needed. Oh yeah, the old church. I was never super religious, but I did go for quite a while. Even played drums for the choir for a couple years, I think. That was fun. I helped someone record some original music there too on piano. I met Michael W. Smith. I think he did a mass with us. If I recall, he was kind of a jackass, which isn't surprising for those sorts of people. Ah, this is all new. Holy shit, this town has changed. There's the old high school, which I think is a middle school now. Yeah, this is middle school. That's where I went to high school. Right next to that is maybe a dumb fact nobody asked for. Yeah, let's go roll past that real quick. I could turn that into a short. My GPS just called it Akin Road. I guess it is spelled that way. Dumb facts nobody asked for. Here in Farmington, Minnesota is the Central, I think it's just called Midwest Central, Air Traffic Control. So like airports obviously control all of their traffic and shit that's around them, but as soon as you leave an airport's airspace, you're talking to one of, I think there's like a dozen centers like this across the country, and this one handles all commercial traffic all over the Midwest. Yeah, after 9/11 they like boarded this up like crazy, like barriers and shit everywhere. And then a few years later I had the realization that they probably build something like this next to a school so that if there's ever a war and it gets bombed, or it would be a target for being bombed, you're not gonna bomb next to a school. Yeah, FAA Air Route Traffic Control Center. I didn't realize the property went this far back out here. Neat. So yeah, if you've ever been on a flight flying over all these flyover states, your pilot has definitely talked to these people. I always thought that was really neat. And that's a dumb fact nobody asked for. No, I'm gonna leave. Ooh, a policeman. Oh, a police lady. That's a cool police car. Well, never mind that I'm just going around a federal building with a camera pointed at it, conspicuously on a motorcycle, and then the police throws up. That would have been funny. There's the ice rink. Had some fun pep band memories there. That trail at the back of that parking lot connects back to the other trail I talked about before. It all goes through that Rambling River Park. Pretty cool park. Nothing motorcycle worthy, but a fun park to walk around and hang out. Let's continue on to Akin Road. This road leads up to Aiken Elementary School, which I imagine still exists. Can see the old middle schools way in the background there. Probably can't see it on the camera. Well, I've not been out this way in a minute. Love to have my helmet at cops. Someday I'm gonna get pulled over for it, I feel like, but it's well intentioned. My godparents lived up here for a while, one of these neighborhoods up on the left. Went to daycare for a while also in this area growing up. It's a very familiar road. I just probably haven't been up it in 10 years or longer, probably at least 15 years. Damn, how old am I again? Time fucking flies. Actually, we used to, in middle school, they would send us up this path. I'm not sure exactly how far it was, but we, for gym class, we had to do the mile run at the beginning of class every day, so I think it was up to the end of this intersection here, which is probably more than a mile just in one direction, but we had a lazy gym teacher who didn't want to, like, put effort into stuff, so I guess it makes sense to just send the kids up and down the road. Something I imagine they don't do anymore. Can't be having kids out in public anymore. Not during the school day. That's dangerous or whatever, right? What am I doing here? Oh, there's a roundabout now. Neat. They should do that at the other school. Wait, it's about, oh, it's doing that, okay. Oh, it's another fucking roundabout. This one I remember. I've come up Powell Knob a few times. And we're riding west into the sun again. Let's fucking go. Well, that's right, the new Popo station's out here. That's a lot of vehicles, holy shit. What's the population of this town again? Funny, Dad knew the day I got the bike. He noticed the miles on this thing already. Yeah, you've ridden it more than I've been on mine already this year. Yep, I'm gonna ride it a lot more. I probably didn't need to go directly over that manhole, that sucked. Damn, okay, you in a hurry. forgetting that it's Speedway now, not Super America. That was really weird. That gas station brand changed names and signs like everywhere overnight. It felt like it was really crazy. Probably should just sit in the left lane if I'm going to need to turn left. The traffic's only going to get worse as I get closer to Apple Valley. Apple Valley has really blown up since I left this area. Tons of people live in Apple Valley now. It's fucking crazy. Miata. I miss my Miata. I had a first gen though with the poppy headlights. Pop-up headlights. And before that I had the RX-7 also with the pop-up headlights, first generation. Oh, I didn't get time to wave. I'm sorry, biker. I wasn't paying attention. Get over now. Apple Valley is like a proper ass, like, big city now. It's fucking crazy. Ooh, the Freddy's out here. What am I turning onto? 150th West. I'm excited to see this new restaurant. It'd be cool to run into the owner again someday. I used to talk to him all the time when I would go there in the mornings for breakfast sandwiches. I imagine he's a very busy person these days, running multiple restaurants. Damn it. I knew I wasn't going to beat the light. I'm gonna be here for a minute. Where am I going after this? Okay. It's just enough sun to be cooking me right now. It sucks. And of course, I'm turning fucking west and going into the sun. I want to get back to St. Paul from here. I guess I can go find 35. 494 is probably the best way. Get on the freeway away from surface streets at night. I didn't. No, there's no one turning left with me. I didn't trigger the fucking thing. No. I'm gonna have to sit here for another fucking cycle. Damn it. Oh, I got a light. Here I was watching behind me, hoping that car would get close enough to trigger the light. For Forum Path, whatever the fuck that is. It's one of these next ones. Not this one, but the one after. I already forgot the name of the place. Hopefully it's really obvious when I get to it. And it's this one. It's gonna be like right over here. It's gotta be that thing, Revolve Hall. Was it Nordstrom here? Damn, Kohl's. I don't think I've ever been to this specific little business mall, business park. It's apparently this building. Revolve Hall does not feel like the thing that I looked up. Brick Bourbon could be it. Revolve Hall has the aesthetic I would be expecting. Brick Bourbon looks like it's fucking closed. Well, it must be closed. Oh, this looks like the place. Hopefully it is the place. I'm gonna eat here anyway, whether or not it's from that guy. And yeah, I don't know, I'll probably call it a day for this. Unless I think of stuff I want to talk about on the way back to the cities. So yeah, we'll just call it there.